Have you ever walked into a room and felt instantly transported to another era, another story, another time? That's the magic of vintage home decor. There's something undeniably captivating about antique pieces that hold history in their curves, carvings, and patina. In today's video, we're diving deep into the world of vintage charm and exploring how you can transform every room in your home using antique finds that tell a tale. Welcome to Vintage Home TV, your cozy space for antique treasures, vintage charm, and timeless home decor inspiration to bring elegance and history into your home. Here at Vintage Home TV, we believe your space should speak about who you are, where you've been, and the stories you want to keep alive. Whether you're restoring a century-old cabinet or styling a thrifted lamp into your living room, home decor becomes so much more than just decoration. It becomes a curated journey. And that's what makes the fusion of vintage and antique design so timeless. So, if you're ready to blend old-world elegance with personal creativity, you're in the right place. From classic wood finishes to repurposed treasures, we'll walk you through 10 vintage home decor ideas that are easy to apply, budget-friendly, and full of charm. Let's unlock the potential of your space, one antique piece at a time. Vintage entryway decor ideas. Begin your journey into vintage home decor with a striking antique console table. Look for one with time-worn finishes, hand-carved legs, or brass details. Place it against a textured wall or wallpaper, and add a vintage mirror above to reflect light and visually enlarge the entry. This classic combo welcomes guests with style and sets the tone for the rest of your home. Entryway for classic home charm. Functional pieces like wrought iron wall hooks or aged bronze fixtures can double as decor. Add a pair of vintage sconces or an antique pendant light for layered warmth. These simple touches transform your foyer from just a pass-through space to an intentional and stylish introduction to your interior design story. Vintage living room ideas. Create a cozy, conversation-friendly living room by mixing antique furniture with updated classics. Anchor the space with a vintage coffee table, like a steamer trunk or reclaimed wood piece, and surround it with comfortable seating such as tufted armchairs or a rolled-arm sofa. Maintain balance by arranging the furniture around a central point like a fireplace or rug, enhancing spatial functionality and flow. Living room using antique decor. Textiles bring softness and color. Layer your furniture with floral or lace-trimmed pillows, crocheted throws, and faded Keeleen rugs. Mixing textures and furniture styles, such as combining velvet with distressed wood, adds depth and charm, turning your living space into a warm blend of eras in true vintage home decor fashion. Elegant dining room ideas. Your dining room can shine with a long antique farmhouse table, ideally with a distressed top and ornate legs. Don't worry about matching chairs. In fact, a mix of vintage dining chairs in different shapes and finishes adds authenticity and visual interest. This curated approach mirrors current architectural trends that favor personality over perfection. Dining room using antique finds. Turn a vintage hutch or sideboard into the hero of your dining room. Display heirloom china, collected teacups, or vintage cookbooks. Refinish the piece to highlight its age. Chipped paint and natural wood grain bring the warmth and character that defines great home decor. Antique bedroom decor ideas. A wrought iron or hand-carved wooden antique bed frame immediately makes your bedroom feel special. Pair it with light, breathable bedding and vintage-inspired patterns like ticking stripes or floral toile. This centerpiece elevates the bedroom, blending comfort and classic furniture style in one elegant design. Bedroom with antique touches. Transform an antique writing desk or console into a charming vanity with a round mirror and soft lighting. Add vintage perfume bottles, a small upholstered chair, and linen storage boxes. This feminine nook brings character to the room while serving as a practical home decor element. Vintage kitchen ideas. Replace upper cabinets with open antique shelving to showcase vintage dishware, enamel pitchers, and glass jars. Reclaimed wood with visible grain or worn paint enhances the nostalgic charm while also improving functionality by keeping daily items within easy reach. Modern vintage kitchen. A clever idea is to repurpose an old antique dresser or butcher block table into a functional kitchen island. Add casters, shelves, or a towel bar to increase versatility. This custom feature blends modern usability with old-world charm, reinforcing your vintage-inspired interior design. Vintage garden decor ideas. Create an outdoor retreat by using antique iron benches, wooden bistro sets, or even an old farm table as a garden centerpiece. These durable furniture styles not only withstand weather but also add European countryside charm to your patio or yard. Create an outdoor space. Look for weathered urns, stone bird baths, or metal watering cans to use as vintage planters. Strategically place them around walkways or near seating areas to create visual anchors. These antique elements bring soul and storytelling to your exterior design. Antique bathroom decor ideas. Converting a sturdy antique dresser into a bathroom vanity is easier than it seems. Cut a space for plumbing and add a vessel sink on top. The result is a custom piece that blends storage and style, bringing rich vintage character to an often overlooked space. bathroom with antique pieces. Swap out generic mirrors and faucets for gilded vintage mirrors and aged brass fixtures. These updates may be small, but they transform your bathroom into a sanctuary that feels personal, stylish, and deeply rooted in timeless home decor. Simple vintage hallway ideas. Add color and comfort to long hallways with a vintage rug runner and gallery walls filled with antique art, postcards, or black and white photos. These decorative touches keep even your home's in-between spaces cohesive and full of character. Hallways with antique and vintage decor. Maximize storage by installing floating antique shelves or shallow cabinets along the walls. Use them to display books, plants, or curios, combining beauty and spatial functionality in a typically overlooked area. Vintage home office design. Your workspace can still feel warm and personal with a heavy antique desk, like a roll top or a secretary cabinet. These pieces add depth and maturity to your office, aligning your home decor with classic taste while maintaining practicality. Stylish home office using antique decor. Don't settle for sterile office storage. Use vintage file cabinets, ladder shelves, or card catalog drawers. These options maintain a unified vintage theme and reflect your unique approach to design, all while keeping your space organized. Cozy reading nook ideas. Carve out a quiet moment with a high-back antique armchair, vintage floor lamp, and cozy textiles. Nestled by a window or under the stairs, this design adds function to forgotten corners and supports a restful, vintage-inspired lifestyle. Vintage reading corner. Use narrow antique bookcases or even repurposed wardrobes with shelves to hold your favorite reads. Add a ladder or rolling cart for ease. This not only promotes relaxation but also blends beautifully into a layered home decor scheme. There you have it, 10 vintage home decor ideas using antique finds that can add timeless charm to every room in your home. Whether it's a weathered mirror above your mantel or a distressed armoire in your hallway, the right piece can bring warmth, history, and unique character to your space. Remember, it's not about recreating the past, it's about weaving it beautifully into your present. If this video inspired you to rethink your interior or sparked new ideas for your next antique hunt, we'd love to hear about it in the comments below. Be sure to like, subscribe, and share this video with fellow vintage lovers. At Vintage Home TV, we're building a community where design meets storytelling, one beautifully styled room at a time. Thanks for watching, and until next time, keep breaking the mold with timeless style.